Spain take on Italy in Group B's blockbuster clash. The two former world champions both won their opening games, and after results yesterday, will know that a win will guarantee progression to the round of 16. Spain kicked their campaign off with a comfortable 3-0 victory over Croatia, with goals from Alvaro Morata, Fabian Ruiz, and Dani Carvajal. Italy's success over Albania was more eventful, with Luciano Spalletti's men finding themselves behind after just 23 seconds. Quick-fire goals from Alessandro Bastoni and Nicolo Barella sealed the comeback, however, and the Azzurri held on for the 3 points. On Tuesday, Albania scored in stoppage time to steal a 2-2 draw against Croatia, meaning that Spain and Italy will remain the top two going into matchday 3, irrespective of the result tonight. Historically, the rivalry between these two Mediterranean nations is one of the most storied ever. Their first encounter was at the 1920 Summer Olympics in Antwerp, Belgium, and since then, the two have played each other 3 times in the World Cup and 7 times in the European Championships. They have met in every edition of the Euros since 2008. Spain haven't won since 2012, when they were nigh on untouchable in a 4-0 triumph in the final. Italy have eliminated La Roja in each of the last two Euros, winning 2-0 in the quarterfinal in 2016 before a penalty shootout victory in the semi-finals 3 years ago. Spain, though, have come out on top in their two most recent encounters, winning 2-1 in the semi-finals of each of the last two UEFA Nations League competitions. Both teams set up in variations of the 4-3-3 formation, and we will hence see one versus ones all over the pitch. For Spain, Luis de la Fuente isn't expected to make any changes from the team that played the first game. Despite the 3-0 scoreline, there were several moments of discomfort against Croatia, who actually finished the game with a higher expected goals number than their opponents. Spain did score 3 goals, but there are some questions about the numbers that they have in attack. Neither Carvajal nor Marco Kurela pushed forward too much against Croatia, and the only real box crasher from midfield is Fabian Ruiz, who scored a brilliant goal in that game. The most potent attacking threats for the Spaniards are on the flanks, where they look to get Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal isolated against the opposition fullbacks as much as possible. Like his adversary, Spalletti is also expected to name an unchanged 11 from the opening game. Under the former Napoli boss, Italy do play more of a possession based style than they did under previous managers. It will therefore be interesting to see their approach against Spain, who have historically dominated the ball in these encounters. Against Albania, we saw Lorenzo Pellegrini on the left tucking inside and Federico Di Marco playing high up. Federico Chiesa is Italy's biggest attacking threat, and the Juventus man will be looking forward to his duel against Cucurella, which could play a part in deciding this game. Inter Milan midfielder Davide Fratesi was also a goal scoring threat in the first game against Albania, making runs into the box at every possible opportunity. Italy won't make the same defensive mistakes that Croatia did against Spain, who will find it much more difficult to break down Spalletti's men. I do not expect this to be a high scoring game and shall go with a 1-0 win for the Italians.